Hey again, it's me, Audria. Welcome back to Living Beautifully, a special production of LB by Audria. Welcome to my second YouTube channel. My first one is for like my films and stuff, and then this one is for like my makeup, my music, whatever I feel compelled to make that is not like a film, you know? And so we are going to be doing a yellow look today. This is part of the Monochrome series that I am doing, launching, recording, however. Yeah, and I'm gonna go really in with it. There's gonna be like foundation and highlight and brows and whatever. And also just yellow, glimmery, shimmery eyes. So let's get started. Eyeshadow Primer Potion from Urban Decay. I like to start with my eyes, especially when I'm doing conceptual looks, which is most of the time, because the eyeshadow that I like using tends to fall out and onto like this spot under my eye, and it's like, yo, I'm just trying to do my makeup and I don't want to like mess up my foundation after working so hard on it. And so yeah, I'm really like eye focused, eyeshadow focused. So I'm gonna be using this brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It came with the Norvina palette. It is the same as all of the palettes in my experience that you get this particular brush. I am starting with the ColourPop Honey pressed powder palette. Not all of the things are powder, because in the middle there's this like jelly-ish like glitter, and I'm gonna be using that today, so get excited. But first, let me make sure that I have my, wiping off shit towel. And that's in my lap, and so I'm not gonna spill on my clothes, which is wonderful, and it also gives me somewhere to just like wipe my brush off. Okay, so I'm gonna take Stinger, this one up here, and I'm gonna put it on my lid with the fluffy side. Similar to the reason why I do my eyes first, I also tap my brushes off after I've like gotten powder on them, because fallout. So this is pretty light, pretty just, I can't tell if it's like not pigmented or if it's just the way that it's showing up on my skin, because like yellows tend to disappear on me as far as eyeshadow goes. Now we want Oh Behave. Yes, this mustard yellow one. Ooh, and that's giving more pigment. It's giving more color. It's giving more. More than Miss Stinger was, which is fine because she's probably a base color. See, and we're already looking so, like, festive. Festive? Is that the word? Yellow festive. I'm switching to this smudge brush, to get this inner corner stuff. Cool. Let's go underneath with Stinger. And then with Oh Behave, excuse me. Okay, so here is maybe the part that might be controversial. I'm gonna put an eccentric. It's not yellow, but I just want some more like contrast on my eyeshadow. And we'll see how it blends in, and if it's not yellow enough, I'm gonna go back over it with yellow. Well, I'm gonna go back over it with yellow anyway, because, oh, okay, that's, okay. Cool, that's what I got. I'm gonna go back to Oh Behave and put that over. See what happens. Oh, no, this was a terrible idea. Oh, this was a terrible idea. Okay, so we're gonna cover it up with shimmers. This was a terrible idea. Wow. So, dandy first. Ring finger, rub some in. Press onto my lid. And the brown is almost gone. Well, we'll get there. Alright, I'm going to take Queen Bee, this darker shimmer, and I'm going to put it over the brown with the smudge brush. Instead of my finger for some reason. More control, really. Oh! It's not a disaster. Wow. Yeah, and while I'm off camera, I'm going to do some just extending the yellow and blending it like up so that I have more stuff happening. Cool. See you in a sec. So I didn't do the thing off camera. I was too busy with our visitor, our special guest today, Ava, who is this little bean right here. I'm gonna take Stinger, maybe also with Obehave, and go into my crease. Yeah, I'm gonna do both at the same time. Cool. I'm gonna take Dandy, put her on the lower lid. Alright, am I going to... Yes, I'm gonna do eyeliner. And it's gonna be on the waterline and stuff. It's this ColourPop cream liner that came with this palette that I bought. No, it didn't come with, I think I just bought it. Okay. That's what we got so far. Here's the tea is I'm gonna go over it with a matte yellow so that it stays better and is more pigmented. I'm gonna take Sweet Spot, the yellow one, the bright yellow one in the top right. This look is incomplete without black liner. Oh, my eyes are gonna be watery and gunky and gummy today. Because that's what happens when I put eyeliner into my waterline and tightline and stuff. Sunburst on the inner corner. Oh, that's neat. It's a little green, which I'm not angry about. I hope y'all aren't angry about it. Because I know I did promise y'all a monochrome look, but you know what? She's an artist. She take liberty. Artists take liberty. Glitter. Glitter. I said I would do glitter, so I'm gonna do glitter. Here comes some glitter primer onto... Where is my glitter primer? There's my glitter primer. Just tap in on the top, like... Yeah, okay. That's a thing that's happening, okay. This look might end up looking terrible, but we'll find out. Not rubbing because I don't want to fuck up my shadow underneath. But what I do want to do is take this spoolie and get it out of my fucking lashes. Because I don't want sticky lashes. Which is part of why I don't do falsies. Because it's too much work. I don't like sticky lashes. And I always get the glue in the fucking lash. So I've got this Hey Rooney Hip Dot Legendary Pressed Glitter Palette. And I'm gonna take Honey. Honey. I'm gonna put it on my lid, on top of glitter primer. I like that, but I want more variation in the glitter. It's like all just the same size. And then this one right here, Palooza, is like, it's got a bunch of different, I feel like it has shapes in it, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna take Palooza and put it on. Okay, this look is something. I said liner, but I lied. I'm not gonna, I did liner, but I didn't do the black liner that I said that I would do. Just look at me, please, without black hair. I'm gonna use this time and I'm going to put on concealer. I'm just gonna turn the camera off for a sec. Off camera, I did my brows using an angled brush with shadow from the Norvina palette. I did Soul and then I put Celestial on top of it. And then I like combed it through with the spoolie, and I also put on some Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in preparation for foundation, which is happening soon. Blend the eyeshadow would probably be a logical next step, so I'm gonna do that. And here's what I'm using for concealer brush. Same thing I always use. This is first, I go around the edges of the concealer closest to my eye. And then I just like blend out any glob, like the globbiness of it when I put it on, so that it doesn't interfere with my eyeshadow. All right, let's get to blending. What is that from? I have darkness like on either side of this part of my nose. So I'm putting concealer into that. Foundation. Let's go into foundation, yes. All right. I'm gonna do one pump and see how far that gets us, and then maybe another on top. Probably another on top, because we want some coverage today. I do anyway, I don't know about y'all. All right, I want a bit more coverage on my nose and then the bottom half of my face. So I'm gonna do another pump and make that work for me. This foundation is Lancome. It is called Tantadol. Super, it's long wearing. And transfer resistant, and it dries down matte. Not matte that wants to suck your skin into its being, but matte as in like, oh yeah, like let me just like chill out here for a sec. I didn't get enough coverage on my chin, so I'm gonna take some Shape Tape, tan sand, putting it on my chin. Now, Shape Tape, I find Shape Tape to be very drying, which is why I don't use it for concealer. Let's get to blending. Oh, part of the reason that this foundation doesn't, like, mess with my skin is because of the silicone primer that I put underneath the Smashbox Photo Finish. It creates a barrier between my skin and my makeup, and is just a team player and a banger. Am I gonna... Yes, I will set it with a powder, with a translucent powder, because we're putting powder on top of it with highlighter. Oh, pure translucent loose setting powder is the product. All right, I'm gonna go in with bronzer now. I've got this Lime Crime Sunkissed face palette. Not using the mirror for it because it's pink. Why is it pink? God. It takes Salty, the bronzer, the matte bronzer, this one right here. Ooh, I love the color and dimension that it's adding back to my face. Wow. I guess this is why people do bronzers. See, because I'm used to just throwing on a highlighter and being done with it. I'm just putting that on the whole cheek, I guess. That's pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna do the other side now. Ooh, just, oh, I like what's happening here. Why don't I do bronzer more often? Because I haven't had a good one. Next, I'm doing highlighter. So I'm taking this highlighter fan that came with Brown Rock Babe in Paradise, and I'm going to go into Brown Rock Babe in Paradise, and I'm going to take Mahu, and I'm going to put that on high points of my face and stuff. We're going in with 2 more highlighters after this, so prepare thyself. This one's gold-ish. I'm just laying a very, like, sensible base, I guess, for my highlighter, because the one that I'm going to be using from the Sunkissed Face palette is more glitter. I don't know. Like, it just is not as, like, fully pigmented. It does show up. It does look very nice. It's just, I don't know. I like dimension. Next is Ofra Highlighter Rodeo Drive. It's very dusty, so careful with it. Don't drop it. You'll be upset. This one's gonna be, it's gold. Yeah, it's like a, I don't know. I'm gonna just put it on. It's pretty bright. Huh. Does it look uneven? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna find out when I look in the mirror. The bathroom mirror. Oop, okay. Golden Hour. This one. Oh. 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 I'm gonna do Better Than Sex for the mascara. Oh, and y'all check out this hot tip on how to apply mascara and not get it on your face. Is when you're doing the top, you gotta like lean your head back. Oh, that's doing exactly what I wanted to. Oh, look how nice that looks. Pretty. Pretty. Oh, and then the other, then when you're doing your bottom lashes, you gotta like put your face down. Am I gonna do another layer? I think I am. Just look at it. Look at my fucking lashes. Oh, and this was a terrible idea. I should have done my setting spray first. Because I don't want this to transfer or run. I just want it to be dry and not get on my eyeshadow. Wow, she's so beautiful. Me. I am she. Do you ever just like tell yourself how good you are, how pretty you are, how smart you are? Do you ever just like tell yourself that? Or even how loved you are? I am going to take, okay, so first I need like a regular ass like moisturizing spray. I just used the Smashbox Hood Witch collaboration Aura Shield Primer Water Dealio. I like to put this under setting spray because I use like powder highlighters and like they don't look quite right and quite sunk onto my skin unless I put something spray something moisturizing on top of it. All-nighter pollution protection. This shit is waterproof because I want this face to last into the evening, darling. Which it's 3 o'clock. The evening starts when the sun goes down at 5:30.
Park that Big Mac truck. Park that Big Mac truck. Your Honor, I'm a freak bitch. Handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig, make them feel like he cheating.
Normally I just like, there's a fan on my floor. I like it for just like drying down my setting spray faster. All right, lip excursion. We're gonna find out what we got here. What am I even gonna do? I don't know yet. So let me turn off the camera and get back to y'all with the iPhone. Hot. Okay, let's try that again. Hi, loves. I finished the look. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the and the rainbow is coming from like this prism in front of my window. That's what we got for the monochrome yellow. If y'all liked this video, y'all should subscribe so that you don't miss the rest of the monochrome series and all the things that I have in store. Okay, I just want you to see my cat. Okay, all right, cool. Y'all are great. Love y'all. Come back, subscribe, like, comment, share, all the things. All right, peace.